Hello, curious wine humans. We are in September and I wanted to continue with the summer energy and the summer vibes. So I decided to actually choose one of those very interesting Mediterranean white grape varieties. And I'm talking about Vermentino, as is known in Italy, and Rolle or Rolle as it's called in the French side. So I have two wines for you as always to represent these grape varieties, one from Italy, one from France. So let's start with the first one, which is the Chateau de Bellet. This one is a roll from the town of Nice. The wine is quite complex actually. It's a blend of Rolle with Chardonnay, which is quite normal in the Appellation d'Origine Bellet, which is a very small Bellet. Did I say pellet? Bellet? Bellet with B, which is the Appellation Contrôlée around the hills of Nice. So here the Rolle is very aromatic grape variety. It's quite crisp. This one has spent quite a lot of time on the lees, so it's complex, dry fruit character, a little bit buttery. We can see a little bit the malolactic fermentation, buttery, biscuity, very, very complex. It will work magnificently with your risottos or any type of fish or perhaps cheese. It has a beautiful acidity and complexity. My Chateau de Bellet from Appellation d'Origine Bellet. Now we are going to taste the most perhaps famous Vermentino is Vermentino di Gallura in the north of Sardinia, very close to Olbia on the northeast of the island. This Vermentino for me has a characteristic that actually I have it in the glass here, that I think it will be something that we're gonna need to deal with coming all the effects of climate change. This wine has a whopping 14.5% of alcohol. So it is a wine that actually has a quite tropical and perhaps stone fruit character. And there are certain notes of bitterness. This tends to happen, this is a 2022 wine. This tends to happen when the vines, even if at high altitude, as is this case, can also feel the stress of too much heat and they shut down. They do not ripen properly. They feel that they're gonna die. They lose too much water. So this wine has some notes of herbaceousness that in this case makes it a little bit refreshing or a little bit to balance that extra richness and full body character that is brought by the alcohol. So this is a wine that perhaps you will find, as I found it, also perhaps a tad uncomfortable on the attack. But still refreshing, nice stone fruit character. There is good acidity here, and that pinch of bitterness makes it interesting and complex. But perhaps the alcohol here for you will find in a way a little bit too much. But will this wine, this Vermentino, represents the style of the wines that we're gonna need to adapt and perhaps like in the future? I don't know. But for me, it's a very nice, interesting expression of a very, very, very summery style of Vermentino. So these are the two wines then. One Rolle from France and a Vermentino di Gallura from Italy. I really hope that you like the September wines, and thank you very much also for the new people that have signed up to the subscription for Curious Wine Humans. Enjoy them!